Are we good to go? Good afternoon. I'm going to call the December 1st regular commission meeting for the LAFCO commissioners, Monday, December 1st, 2025. Roll call, please.
Thank you, Chair. Commissioner Mike Bickle. Please note he will be a voting member today. Commissioner Dennis Donahue.
Present.
Commissioner Chad Lindley.
Here.
Commissioner Ian Oglesby.
Here.
Commissioner Ana Velasquez. Vice Chair Mary Ann Leffel.
Here.
Chair, we have a quorum, and the following commissioners are excused for today's meetings. Commissioner Kate Daniels, Commissioner Matt Gorley, Commissioner David Kong, Commissioner Chris Lopez, and Chair Wendy Root Askew. Thank you, Vice Chair.
Perfect. Thank you. Mayor Oglesby, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Thank you. I'm going to open it up to public comments, and you have up to 3 minutes for any item that is not on the agenda.
Chair Leffel, no hands are raised on Zoom.
All right, thank you. I'm going to close public comment. Special business. Ms. McKenna, I think we have a new staff member.
That's correct, Madam Chair. Chair and members of the commission, I'm very happy to introduce to you today Mr. Jeff Condit. This is his first day working here at LAFCO. He is our new associate analyst. He comes to us with about 15 years of experience with our own local agencies here in Monterey County. He has a very good understanding of our region, of our communities, and also a solid background in policy and administrative work. Jeff also possesses a double master's from Middlebury Institute of International Studies. And we find that his experience, his education, and his interests are well suited to LAFCO's mission. So we would also like to thank today Francisco from our neighboring Santa Cruz LAFCO. Francisco, or Paco, as he likes to be called, has been so helpful and kind in providing assistance, administrative support to our LAFCO in recent months. So this will probably be his last meeting providing clerking services, but we're grateful for him. And so please join me in thanking Paco and welcoming Jeff.
Well, Paco, thank you. Everything comes out just the way it's supposed to, so obviously you guys are doing a good job. And Jeff, welcome. I've had the pleasure of working with Jeff off and on projects, both Monterey and some private nonprofit things. So anyway, he's a good addition to staff. Good hire, so welcome. Okay, we have a consent agenda. Would anyone from the public like to speak on the consent agenda?
Chair Leffel, no hands are raised on Zoom.
Okay, would any of my fellow board members like to speak or pull an item? I'm going to take number 6 out for a little discussion. I would entertain a motion on the 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7.
So moved.
Second.
First and a second. Roll call, please.
Chair, could I ask who made the motion? Sorry.
Mike Bickle
Thank you.
and Ian Oglesby. Oh, Chad, I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. That's the first time I motioned anything. Yeah, I want that one.
Okay, is that a roll call, or is it a all in favor?
Yeah, you do not need to use a roll call vote as all of the members are present. There's no one teleconference.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Item 6, I have a couple questions. I read the chart of how our laggards are doing, not too well, some of them. Do we have any way to help them, go down there and sign them up for the training that they need?
I can address that. Chair Leffel, I think we do have such capabilities, perhaps to set up individual appointments with some of these special district board members to strongly encourage them to finish this training, such as the harassment training or the ethics training. There are free websites for the training. So far, we've been putting that burden, that responsibility on these special districts and their staff, but that could be a step to encourage compliance at this point, just going one by one with board members.
Well, I mean, it takes maybe 30 minutes to do a Form 700, and 15 if you've done it before. The fact that they're not filing them and not keeping them up to date, and I don't know if they've ever done them, I don't know who's not in compliance, but it just seems like this has been what, it's over a year now that we're just looking at this every month and saying, oh, well, they didn't do it. So maybe Kate and I can talk about this and come back with a plan on it. It just, I don't think it's fair to their constituents that they're not doing the things that they should do to be in compliance with the state law.
Chair, one idea is that Jonathan or I could actually attend their board meetings and just come armed with the materials for how to
But I mean,
sign up.
it's a 2-hour, well, the Form 700, yes.
Form 700, but also just stay down there, stay with them and help them log in and log in and register for some of the online training.
Okay, well, let's chat about it. I think there's a way, and I would just love to, by January, to not look at any of that on there anymore. So, anyway, thank you. I would entertain a motion on item 6 then, to accept the annual work program implementation status report.
So moved. Second.
Do I second?
I moved it, and I think Dennis seconded it.
Okay. Okay, we have a first and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 8, consideration of the final audit report for fiscal year ending June 30th, 2025. And I see our auditor is in the audience.
Yes, thank you, Chair Leffel. Our principal analyst, Jonathan Brinkman, will introduce this item and our annual visit from Mrs. Karen Campbell. Thank you.
Chair Leffel and Commissioners, this is our annual audit report, and it will be presented by Ms. Karen Campbell, CPA and Senior Audit Manager at Bianchi, Casavan and Pope. I'll just mention one highlight and let Karen take the show. But one of our highlights is LAFCO is one of a handful of agencies where we've paid our CalPERS pension liabilities on an annual basis. This year, we're one of the few agencies that is showing an asset for our CalPERS pension, partly due to those annual payments, on-time payments of the current each year liability, and the performance this year of the CalPERS pooled pension plans. So, so to highlight, we're in the asset territory currently for our CalPERS.
Thank you. Welcome, Karen.
Uh, 2025. As I think was indicated in the executive officer's report, the draft of this report was shared with all three members of the Budget and Finance Committee. And although the November 13th Budget and Finance Committee meeting was canceled, I reviewed and discussed the draft report with Committee Chair Leffel and was available for questions. So the report that is before you is a result of that discussion. I have a brief overview, and then I'd like to open up to any questions that y'all may have. Included in your agenda item 8 of the board packet is the required auditor communication letter to management, as well as the audited financial statements. The communications letter is a customary required letter issued at the end of the audit by all auditors. It serves as a tool for auditors to communicate certain key items to those charged with governance. Just a couple highlights from that letter would include that there were no difficulties encountered during the audit and no disagreements with management arose during the audit. Overall, it was a very smooth and clean audit, and no management letter with findings or recommendations were issued. Just a couple items to highlight from the audited financial statements themselves. First and foremost, our audit opinion on the financial statements is again labeled an unmodified or clean opinion. This is the highest level of assurance an auditor can give. Our report on internal control over financial reporting and compliance reflects that our testing disclosed no instances of non-compliance. As Jonathan mentioned, contrary to many governmental agencies, your net pension balance sits as an asset this year. That happened 2 or 3 years ago as well. That's because you continue to fund the ongoing payouts as you have been for many years. And then the other thing I wanted to point out in the report, just for those of you who recall, the FORA activity wound down with the last transaction happening in September of 2024. So you'll note that the FORA financial statements are included in the financials only because they're comparative financials. So we have got a bunch of zeros showing in the FORA column for 2025. That will drop off next year and simplify the reporting a little bit. At this point, I'm going to stop and ask if there are any questions.
Okay, I'm going to open it up to the public for any questions or comments.
Chair Leffel, no hands are raised on Zoom.
All right. Bring it back to the commissioners. Commissioners? Comments, questions? I see none. Karen, it was a really clean audit. It was a pleasure to work with you again this year, and staff obviously is on top of things and has done a really good job, as well as our accounting firm. So anyway, I thank you. It was a pleasure. And it's always nice to sit on a board where everything is just clean and tidy, but that's what we like. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So, okay. With that, I would, we just need to adopt, that we're adopting the final audit. So do I need a motion on that? Yes. Okay. I'll entertain a motion for adopting the final audit.
I'll make a motion.
Mike? Bickle? And a second from Chad. Any other comments, questions? Okay. On this one, I need a roll call. Or don't, because no one's out of the room. Hey, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Karen,
Very welcome.
have a nice holiday.
Thank you. You as well.
Okay, Executive Officers Communications.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I've reported on page 115, information item pertaining to our Pajaro Valley Healthcare District, and also recent awards given to 2 of our commissioners. So we're very proud of them. And I have no other communications today. Thank you.
Is there any comment or questions from the community, from the
Chair, no hands are raised on Zoom.
All right, there's no one in the audience. Anything from my fellow commissioners? All right, thank you. So at this point, we are going to go into closed session. Oh, sorry, commissioner comments on any item? Anything going on?
Could you come run one of my city council meetings? I like 15 minutes.
We're tidy.
Yeah, believe me, I'd take it.
All right, I see no commissioner comments, other than Mayor Donahue. I'll come and wave at you.
Okay.
We'll go into closed session. Do we have anyone from the public who would like to address either of these two issues before we go into closed session?
Chair Leffel, no hands are raised on Zoom.
All right, we will go into closed session and we will be back. Thank you so much. Are you ready? Jonathan?
Yes.
It's 3:24 and we are back in open session. In closed session, I'll let our attorney report out.
On the first item, 10A, no reportable action was taken, and the item 10B was pulled and not discussed.
Okay, thank you. Do we need to do another roll call? I don't think so. Okay,
We should just note for the record. We should just note for the record that Commissioner Donahue is no longer with us, so we have gone down to 4.
okay, and I'm going to adjourn us, but I would like to adjourn us in the memory of 2 very, very, very long-serving community members. One, Mrs. Helen Rucker, who served on the Seaside City Council, served on the Monterey Peninsula Unified School District Board, served on numerous commissions and boards, and was a tireless advocate for voting rights and to get people to vote within our community. And she will be greatly missed. She was a pillar of the community in the 40-plus years that I've lived here. And I think we all grew to love Helen and admire her for what she did. The second person is Paul Mugen. And Paul also served on the Seaside Planning Commission, and he served on a few other boards and commissions in the region. And his job was at the City of Greenfield as the Community Development, Economic Development Director. And had the pleasure of working with him on several issues over the years. And his wife and 2 sons, my heart goes out to them as it does to Helen's son. So with that, if any of the commissioners would like to say anything, maybe Mayor Oglesby?
Thank you, Chair. I had the pleasure of knowing Paul and Helen, probably going on 25 years. Had the pleasure of serving with Paul on the Seaside Planning Commission, so I've been knowing Paul for a long time. Same with Helen. Wonderful people, 2 wonderful people served their community, particularly the city of Seaside, but not only that, but the county. I know Paul had a great impact on planning within this region, and Helen with her issues too. So I want to thank you so much. They will be missed in our community, but their legacy and impact will live on for years to come. So thank you so much.
Anyone else? Okay, with that, we will adjourn. Thank you.